Well, we all know he's a great franchisee.
He's very approachable and fosters a good workplace.
It's how can he help everybody within his team?
Always willing to get hands-on and sort out complex situations.
Great boss to work for, that's why I've been here for so long.
I've known Nick a long time. I met him when I was in 7th grade. I came into the business in 2001. So if you do the math, it's been a long time, a couple decades. I worked in sales and kind of operations. It was the early 2000s where everybody sort of did what had to be done, and there weren't really job titles necessarily. We opened our other location and I became the general manager there. And then we grew more and we needed a marketing coordinator. So I moved to doing the marketing for all of our locations. And as we continued to add locations, I became the director of customer experience for all of our locations.
I started in 2017 as a mover, quickly moved on to being a driver and a crew chief within the first year of me being there, which led to me to falling in this opportunity to help start our storage program that following year. And that put me in the position to run that location, and eventually led me to being brought back to Burnsville to run that location as a general manager.
I think in the almost 9 years I've been with Two Men in a Truck, Nick has encouraged my professional growth and has made me become a more positive person.
I started with Two Men in a Truck in 2011 as just a mover. I wasn't able to drive at the time, and Nick found that I was able to benefit the company even though I wasn't able to drive, and I was able to start leading crews and training in new employees and investing those situations in me, which also made it so I could meet my wife and move down to Tennessee. He was able to give me a great referral to the franchisees down there, which helped me grow for about 5 years at another location. And then when it came time to open up the locations here in the Minneapolis area, he actually reached back out and offered both myself and my wife a job up here so we could move back up and continue.
He provided a work environment with the necessary support for me to succeed and for me to grow. And he's given me the opportunity on more than one occasion to continue to step into new roles.
He gave me the opportunity to keep moving, okay? I started as a driver, mover, and then, he gave me the opportunity to move into the office staff.
Was hired on as a driver at our Burnsville offices, again, back 11 years ago now. But Nick was very much hands-on at that point, but my first day of training he was there kind of greeting me as I walked in the door, and I was brought into the office as an operations manager within about a year, and so he gave me the tools, which has brought me to a regional manager position now, with 3 offices and 40 to 60 employees.
Nick has always looked at what's the most we can afford to do for people. It's not like what's the least amount we can do to keep people around. What's the most we can do? What's the most we can do for our movers and drivers to move them forward?
He's always looking for the ways to serve our customers the best way possible. And oftentimes that is by utilizing the talent you have right in front of you.
The amount of managers and sales staff that we have here in the office that started off as movers and drivers is probably a testament to him just moving people forward in their careers.
I love that Nick, as a boss, is always promotes within, and I think that that's amazing within a company that he's always promoting his employees within and not looking outside.
It's never been a position-oriented scenario with me or a lot of people here. It's we grow into these positions, right? It's where do you think we should be? What do you think we need within the organization?
We took it from a entry level moving job where it's kind of a grit blue collar, and we've made it more of a corporate environment, and people are making really good money around here, and that's due to Nick Bailey.
So Nick's really committed to community service, supporting programs like the Alexander House, and demonstrating his passion within the community.
We have 4 different shelters that we work with. They're our big community partners. The other one is Prism, the food bank right here in Golden Valley, just down the road from us.
Making sure we're giving back to the community, not only at the Two Men in a Truck level, but he's working on taking care of people as a personal level as well.
When the Ukraine war started going on, We Are a Light and Nick and his wife Kelly got together and go, how can we help?
That investment helped streamline that, making that a very smooth transition for all of those individuals.
And it wouldn't have happened without him and his wife going, hey, this is a problem. Let's help try to figure this out.
Seeing him donate money with a smile on his face really, made me feel good about his involvement with everyone around him and everything he participates in.
Anytime you get together with him, he'll have you laughing, and you can talk about food, you can talk about music, you can talk about politics, whatever. It all becomes fun.
I think Nick is a pretty savvy guy when it comes to navigating social situations, so I think it's pretty rare to catch him slipping up.
There was an annual meeting. It was actually the first annual meeting I went to, and it was when we were renting the suits, and Nick's pants didn't fit. There was no way they were gonna fit. So he went to annual meeting. The awards night, he had suit on the top, and he wore his jeans on the bottom, and he rocked it.
I will say that he is very good at Irish goodbyes, so don't be surprised if by the end of this he's already gone.